All right, y'all. We are back with another video, and we got Doug in Exile. He's back with another one, man. I will leave the original video in the description. That way, y'all can go show Doug some love. He's doing a great job over there. Shout out to Doug. And he got this and said, it's about to go down. Fulton County DA Fani Willis is running out of time. She's exactly running out of time. That's why she's panicking right now. She's trying to get this trial started because she don't want Trump to be reelected. I mean, like I said before, all this election interference crap has to stop. Now, you got her, you got Jack Smith, you got Letitia James, you got all of these corrupt people trying to get in these judges' ears, trying to see if they can get a speedy trial going so they can keep Donald Trump in the courtroom so this man can't be out campaigning. And I'm going to say this again for probably the 20th time, that I really feel like Donald Trump don't even have to campaign. He can win without campaigning. But the thing about Donald Trump is that he likes to campaign. He likes to campaign. He want to talk to the people that supports him. So I have no problem with that at all. But like I said, at the end of the day, this is all they trying to do is stop this man from campaigning and stuff like this. It's a load of crap, the way they trying to treat Donald Trump. So we definitely going to check this out and see exactly what's going on now. But at the end of the day, I still feel like this stuff is going to be eventually thrown out. All they trying to do is just hold Donald Trump up, stop him from campaigning, constantly trying to put gag orders on him so they can run with all these false narratives so Donald Trump can't respond back to what they saying, so it can make it seem like that the narrative that they saying about him is true. This is all this right here is about. It's just nonsense. But like I said, we're going to check this out. Make sure y'all hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. Shout out to everybody showing so much support. Everybody been leaving positive comments in the comment section. I also want to thank everybody that clicked on this video for the very first time. And shout out to the ones that always watch the entire video, because if you watch the entire video, YouTube will share this video so more people can see my reaction. And that right there is where it helped the channel grow. So the ones that always watch to the end, hit that like button as soon as you come in on the video. I really, really appreciate it. Without further ado, let's dive straight into it, y'all, and let's see exactly what's going on now. Let's go.
Well, on Friday, the Trump lawyers had their day in court in Fulton County, Georgia. This is where I've always said that the timing is the whole thing that the case is about. It's about stopping him from running for election. The lawyers brought that up during this entire case when they're asking for dismissal. Welcome all of you to Doug in Exile. This is where the happy patriots go to get their news every day. I just put out a couple videos, sometimes 3, sometimes as many as 5. I'm going to give you a quick overview because today is no different. Here's the headlines. This is from NBC. Trump lawyer tells Georgia judge that a trial before November would be election interference. That's
it would.
The lawyer, that's their tack. Steve Sadow, an attorney for the former president, also suggested that the criminal trial might have to wait until Trump is out of office if he's elected to another term next year. Here's Steve Sadow. That's him standing. That's Trump's lawyer. And he's going for broke, just going, look, you might as well wait, not only until the election, but because Trump's going to win, wait till after his service as president. You're going to have to wait a long time. If Donald Trump were to stand trial in Georgia next fall, it would amount to the, quote, most effective election interference, unquote, in U.S. history. True. The former president's attorney told the judge presiding over the criminal case at a hearing on Friday, quote, can you imagine the notion of the Republican nominee for president not being able to campaign for the presidency because he's in some form or fashion in a courtroom defending himself, unquote, Shadow asked. That is the biggest insult around the world.
I'm telling you.
Is that America is going to have a very high profile election. And one of the candidates, Trump, is on trial by his opponent. Just let that sink in. Guys, this is the Democrat brand, and this is what the election is about. No clear distinction. Are you a Trump kind of person? Are you the kind of person that votes for the party that puts its opponent on trial and tries to imprison him? Quote, that would be the most effective election interference in the history of the United States. I don't think anybody wants to be in that position. That's a threat to them. I don't think anyone wants to be on the news about that. Do you, Judge? I would hope the state would understand the Republicans believe he should be the nominee and he should get the same fair chance to the campaign and national politics as the Democrat nominee. I love this. They're playing like children. Don't you think so? He told the Superior Court Judge, Scott McAfee, is basically pressuring McAfee. Or are you going to disagree with that? Let's see you do that in public. Now, this is the prosecution, okay? The Fani Willis corrupt lawyers, quote, "This is not election interference. This is moving forward with the business of Fulton County. I don't think that it in any way impedes defendant Trump's ability to campaign or do whatever he needs to do to seek office," Wade said, while also acknowledging to the judge that the trial would be expected to last at least 4 months past the election day if it were to start in August. So they're trying to start next year in August. It's going to obviously affect the election day.
Yep.
This is not, this could get delayed. I don't know if this is going to work for the Democrats, guys. Sorry, you guys are losers. Judge McAfee did not set a trial date and said the issues raised Friday were, quote, "something we're going to be taking up in great detail in the new year," unquote. So they're already waiting till January to talk on this. This is getting delayed, guys. This is getting pushed. The judge sees the train coming at him going, I don't want to be the guy who went against democracy in the United States. Sadow said later during the hours-long court hearing that he wanted to subpoena Jack Smith's office for witness information that could be relevant in the Fulton County case, saying there's, quote, "no doubt they have information that's, quote, relevant and material," unquote, to his case. What could that material be? I'm speculating here. But how about an email from between Fani Willis and Jack Smith saying, "Hey, I got an idea. Let's put Trump up on trial to stop him from being elected." What if that email existed? So it's Trump lawyers said, if they don't
now listen to what Doug just said. I didn't think about that. Let me take that back. Listen to what Doug just said.
Speculating here, but how about an email from between Fani Willis and Jack Smith saying, "Hey, I got an idea. Let's put Trump up on trial to stop him from being elected." What if that email existed?
Imagine that. And you just never know. Stuff like that can happen behind the scenes. And it wouldn't shock me if something like that was to come out on Fani Willis them. Imagine how mad they'll be if they can't do nothing to Trump until, like, if Trump was to win, which I do think he's going to win. It's November. I think he's going to win. Imagine if he win and they can't do nothing to him until after he served his 4 years. They will be pissed off, and I will love every bit of it. Every bit of it. Of course, we all know this is an election interference. We ain't stupid. We know this what this is. And now you got this judge that might be like, "Oh, I might not want to be the person that try to take Trump down before election, so I might let somebody else handle that." I don't think no judge want to get in there because they know exactly what Jack Smith, Fani Willis, them trying to do. They just trying to take this man out because he's winning. I've mentioned this before. Even in my last video, I said the same thing. If Trump was losing and Biden was winning in all the polls and there was no way that Trump could come back, they would not be bothering this man. But yet you don't see them attacking Joe Biden for the crap that's going on with the illegal immigrants coming across the border. He can't finish none of his sentences. He don't know how to get off stage. It's just so much stuff that Biden is doing that ain't being talked about. But yet they want to put all the faces on Donald Trump, paint him in this bad light. And we already seen what Mike Johnson did. He came out with the J6 footage. That just right there just showed they ran that false narrative talking about that J6 situation about Trump for like the last 3 years. And that got debunked. All they've been doing is just constantly lying on Trump. Why? Because they want to run with them false narratives to paint this man in a bad light. They mad because he's winning. So their agenda is to keep him in these courtrooms, stop him from campaigning, and they're going to try to see it will his poll numbers start going down and will Biden's go up, since Biden ain't the one that's having to go to court. He ain't been took to court and all that stuff. So that's what they trying to do. But what they don't realize is that every time they attack Donald Trump, only thing they doing is helping him in the polls. Every single time. So keep on trying to attack Trump. Keep on trying to lie on him. Put him in these courtrooms. Get him arrested. He said this. He said, every time they try something on me, only thing they doing is hipping me out. And he's telling the truth. And that's just what it is. The stuff that they trying to do to this man is just ridiculous. And I told y'all, I'm going to keep calling it out every single time, and I'm not holding back.
How about an email from between Fani Willis and Jack Smith saying, hey, I got an idea. Let's put Trump up on trial to stop him from being elected. Exactly. What if that email existed? So
I believe
Trump lawyers said, if they don't get the information, it could lead to their charges being dismissed in Georgia. He's hinting there. Basically, if your client loses, if Trump loses, and they did not allow him to go out and get all the information he wanted to subpoena Jack Smith's emails, and he said, that's the reason why I lost, then it can get overturned or dismissed because they didn't allow the lawyers to do their job. Okay. Under questioning from the judge, attorney Donald Wakeford of DA Willis's office did not dispute that his office has not been coordinating or sharing information with Jack Smith's office. Guilty. Got you, sucker. This is coordinated. Out to Jack Smith. What does Jack Smith have to do with Georgia? With little Fulton, Georgia, little Fani Willis. Oh, he's conducting, operating straight down from Biden. This is how the only way Biden can win an election. I think Trump's going to make that excellent case in court. They're going to have to at least delay it past the election. So this is a huge loss for Fani Willis, huge win for Donald Trump. I'm going on the record with that. I'm Doug.
Shout out to Doug for another great video. And that's what I'm saying. They gonna be really, really mad if they can't do nothing until after Trump serve his time as the president. They gonna be pissed. They probably gonna go ahead and just throw everything out. Okay, they be like, okay, our plan didn't work. He got elected. We can't do nothing until after his presidency over, which is gonna be a long time. And now you got no case. Because you only doing this because you want to get him out of there, get him off this ballot before November. Because y'all already know he's going to win. Because if y'all knew he wasn't going to win and he was already like losing in the polls, you won't be worried about it. You won't be studying it. So all of them is teaming up to try to take down Donald Trump, to try to save Biden. And you telling me the people that's trying to take over for Joe Biden, you think that we want 4 more years of Joe Biden, and look what our country is going through now. Look where he's sending all our money to. Look at the illegal immigrant coming across the border. Look at all the lies that Joe Biden has told. And you want that man to be president for 4 more years? You got to be kidding me. Ain't no way. There's no way. Trump is going to win. Like I said, they're going to keep trying everything they can. They're going to keep trying to put him in these courtrooms. They're going to try to keep putting gag orders on him. Like I said, they're going to try to keep doing anything they can to stop this man from talking. And it's crazy. But like I said, y'all get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about all of this. Y'all heard what I have to say. I told you before, I'm not going to hold back. I'm going to speak my mind, let y'all know exactly what's going on. Once again, shout out to Doug for another great video. Like I said, I will leave the original video in the description. That way y'all can go over there, go show Doug some love, man, because like I said, he's doing a great job. And thank you all for watching, and I'll catch y'all in the next one.